Whoa! How long are we gonna be doing this bit? We're coming out of the music like it's like this crazy jazzy. Listen, welcome to the Little Guys Podcast. I am one of your two hosts, Blake Young. Nice to see everybody here. Take a seat for a while, maybe, and grab a drink. How are you, man?
I've been doing good, I think, recently.
Been a good week for you?
Yeah.
It's been a crazy,
I've been
a crazy one.
I've been doing a lot of thinking,
Thinking like a philosopher, Archimedes.
Yeah. But I want to talk about what's coming out soon
Ooh,
first,
let's get excited
and
for
that's
stuff
gonna
that will
be
happen.
Jakey is coming out with an album.
Jakey, the YouTuber.
Yes.
Really, he makes music.
Yeah, sometime during this month he's gonna release an album. He released a music video like a month ago, right?
Yeah, for Pine Barrens. Yep.
And
Guys,
end of it was a snippet for the new album that came out. It's gonna come out this month.
when you say this month, he means 2 days from now. The 7th of
2 days.
February. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's going to be kind of big. I was joking when I was saying I don't know who Jakey and his music is. I'm a super big fan of Jakey and the stuff that he's made. South Dakota is really cool. And then stuff like Not Dead Yet, Moby Dick. All singles that are fun, and I definitely had a period where I was in love with that shit. When the new song launched, I showed it to Braden, and I'm glad I did, because he's kind of hooked too.
Yeah, I really like Pine Barrens, and that snippet was really good.
It gets me real excited for what this is going to be.
For sure.
There's very few projects like this. Yeah. Let's kind of like it's a Christmas morning. Let's get excited for it. What I'm hoping is these are personal songs. I'm hoping that these lyrics definitely do mean something to him. I'm hoping this is a creative body of work that shows us more into him, because you have to understand he has never made an album before. So this is definitely something new. 7 songs, we know one of them already, which Pine Barrens we've listened to. But he's never done anything like this. So this is going to be exciting. I'm hoping from it we get personal and raw. And man, the beat on that second song they showed off at the end with some of the visuals with the mannequins and stuff. I want to go 82, drive off a bridge.
Some of his transitions, I like his transitions a lot. Like an Oscar goes to and then just switches.
Yeah, man. Or like really at the start of the song where it's like, he's trying to make true love happen again. And it just, he's so...
Yeah, he has all those like little sounds at the beginning of, or at ends of all of his songs. They're just like that.
Man, and you can see it in his videos too, right? I guess this is going to be our Jakey circle jerk, but this guy knows his Disney and his like TV culture. You can tell he's been around it his whole life. Pine Barrens is literally a reference to The Sopranos. The stuff you hear that he samples in a lot of these songs are from fucking TV and Disney Channel. I think I kind of used U2, that sort of stuff that you hear in some of the other songs. And I guess that in that way he's unique because they are punctual and strong. When you hear a sample from something you've never heard before, he's going to give love a second chance.
Yeah, for sure. I like takes you out of it sometimes, or it gets you prepared for it, you know?
Oh yeah, taking samples like that from just other things. I guess it shows me how important samples can be for setting the mood sometimes. Because like you can create everything yourself, but it's going to be one of those things where sometimes taking stuff from other stuff and using it very punctually, very little, will lead you to making something great out with it as an additive. Not it's great because it has it in it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think 7 songs is enough to call an album?
Yeah, as long as they're all new, I think that's fine.
Sure. Do you? I think Pine Barrens will be on this, if I'm not wrong. If they are
any little block of songs that come out, that's just like 4 songs of like really nice, and they put their all into it and they released it. I think that's nice too.
It's such an. I mean, recently
it doesn't gonna be. Sorry.
No,
So you keep on.
No,
I
go
was like,
ahead.
it doesn't gotta be like such a big like collection
Theatrical,
of
14
songs. Yeah.
songs. I've been working on this for 5 years and it's in the perfect order and everything's mixed and mastered. Sometimes there's something really lovable about something that the person creating it finds as good and useful and powerful, strong. Like when they get the emotions from the music and they release it to the world, I mean, that's the ultimate end goal, right? Because if somebody releases an album that's just to please people, I feel like it's missing a lot of what makes music wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see
I
this.
love music.
I do too, man.
I
We could
really
sit here and talk about it forever.
I don't know where you want me to go with that one.
We can just wrap it up with Jakey and the new album are going to be really exciting, and we'll definitely be talking about it next week. I have a feeling these are going to be on the docket the full time. Music wise, have you come across anything in the last couple weeks you want to talk about?
Music wise,
Yeah,
I could like Yeet and stuff and Blade and like all the new guys coming in and like just sounding completely different is new for me. Like I guess like I see them on TikTok all the time,
sure.
and I feel like I should just give it a try and just like listen to all of it.
And it's so odd because I'll get myself in a mindset sometimes, man, where I think like they can't make more music. Like there's a lot that's been done. Like where can you do something unique? Where's there a space to make something unique? There's still so much space. You see people do it every fucking day, and it's kind of fun when new shit comes out and it's kind of replacing what was popular for a while.
Yeah.
When Ed Sheeran is no longer the top of the charts all the time. You give me the shivers. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, when it's like somebody that's moderately popular releasing all the music, it's kind of cool
Mm-hmm.
to be at the top of the charts.
And that's the problem, dude, is like when you're someone like The Weeknd, you are at the top of the charts, everyone is expecting the best, like the most crazy, greatest collection of music. He delivered, I'll be honest, with the new album, but
He changed it up.
there's a lot of fucking pressure that goes into being a popular artist that I think the people making music don't completely always want.
I think it's all about like finding like how you can make other people just like fit into your like little world,
Sure.
you know? Like that's how it is with music. I feel like that's what he was doing with Donna Femme. Like he was gonna take you and put him inside of his little car, and you're gonna take this little trip, and you're gonna like listen to the entire thing because it needs to be listened to all together.
I think that's the truth. It feels weird to listen to a single song from that album. I definitely think altogether, with the transitions and stuff, it's like necessary you complete that as an experience because it's a concept album. But
I mean, I still listen to him like by himself, like all the songs. I still listen to them all by themselves, but
yeah, but
like all
he
together
had
is
the
a really
idea,
cool,
like that you were
cohesive
supposed to
idea.
listen to it. Yeah. If you were to ever create music, anytime soon or whenever, do you think you would like a massive following, or would you prefer something a little more underground and hobbyist?
I mean, I guess it depends. As long as I'm making enough to um just get by, right? I think people that can survive on their niche little 1,000 fans is really cool still, you know?
Absolutely. Like you're not buying a Ferrari tomorrow, but you're affording yourself a chicken sandwich off of internet money. That's pretty cool, you know?
Yeah,
But
all them streams.
yeah, you wanna talk about that. Um I advertise it on my stream. I advertise the show on the stream. But I stream sometimes. And I've definitely been thinking about it a little different as of recent. With the way that Twitch kind of sets things up. It feels like it's weird to grow. Absolutely. Like
Yeah,
it's
how's it feel?
well, so like the other day we were streaming Valorant, Braden and I. And I decided at the end of a couple games to say, hey, come check me out on Twitch. I'm playing right now. And people come and shit talk and then follow and leave. And it's kind of interesting to be the dusty saloon of Twitch, where a dude will pull up and be like, ah, fuck you lost, or fuck you, we lost, you know? They drop a follow, I get my little notification, I'm a creep, and they leave, you know? And I enjoy it, I really do. And I think that the most recent streams I've been doing have definitely felt a little more fulfilling, you know? Advertising yourself and like kind of having confidence in what you're making is fun, and like it definitely creates a sort of atmosphere. Like when you have that confidence, people want to be there, people want to talk about it. And yeah,
I get you, man.
I could talk about it forever, man, but I'm not gonna force you
Yeah,
into
and I guess you could talk about the feeling of the you get from your fans, I guess, or your
my non-existent fan
dusty
base,
saloon
my dusty
people,
saloon.
right?
Thanks. Yeah, my wanderers who step in some nights, and I guess from their perspective, you think it's a guy just hanging out on his computer playing games with his friends, and then he sees, oh, a guy on the other team, TTV. Let's all jump into his chat. And getting that a couple times is really fun. To get like a whole team of guys like just yelling at me, like that game I played as Brimstone. If you don't play Valorant, Brimstone is the character who doesn't do like anything. He's kind of like he's not an offensive character. He puts like smokes down and stuff. So
He's got a Molotov.
you don't really use your abilities like to make your gunplay better or play the game better. But I was playing Brimstone and I was at the top of our team, and our team kind of was sucking really bad. We lost, I think, 13-0, just like that. And those guys coming in here and being like, "Yeah, bro, you were fine." I don't know, little stuff like that's really good. And streaming in general is just, it's weird because now I know Twitch deletes VODs and stuff. Which sucks because I was hoping I could just have a category or a catalog of all the streams I've ever done.
Does it suck to lose all that?
Yeah, it feels like you're losing progress because now you're in this cycle of, well, new fans won't be able to go back and watch the first Guys of Arcadia stream, so why would they watch the one that I'm doing right now? You know, single player games are hard to do and hard to want to do because
yeah, I think you need like a following before, like a really good, like
solid
dedicated
foundation before you can start doing that stuff. You definitely just got to do multiplayer stuff and try to be fun in the moment. That's like how you get your Twitch rolling. Obviously,
It's
there's
not
like
always true though, right? Because there's that old guy that was doing the Fortnite challenges.
That's true, man.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
There's this guy on TikTok, right? Or is it?
I think it was on
YouTube?
TikTok is when you found it, but we went and found him on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot his name, but all he does, he doesn't care about like winning in Fortnite, you know, like killing everybody and then being the last one to survive. But he cares about those little itty bitty challenges of like you
Kill
gotta
5
go
guys with a
to
pistol.
shifty shallows, and he records them all like all in one go. He doesn't like do any cuts. It's just like
Yeah, he
just
live
him.
streams for like dozens of hours a week, like playing Fortnite solo and
He's got so many viewers now.
doing channels. Yeah, you know, and it's so crazy, lightning in a bottle, how like fame and Twitch works, man. It's like that guy is probably set from here on, or at least for a little while. Like there's people that are kind of want to watch him play and get challenges done and stuff. They get some serotonin from watching him like, you know, succeed.
Yeah, like dude, nice job, man. You're
Yeah.
living your life.
And it's
You know?
admirable in a way. Like I've been using that word a lot recently, but it is admirable to see someone so joyous about something that normally the rest of us would see as fuck it, I gotta get these done, or I don't, you know, I wouldn't give a fuck about a video game challenge. It's just a stupid video game challenge. That mindset is what's disgusting. People can enjoy whatever the fuck they want to enjoy. You know, it's, if you want to be there with them, go ahead. But if you're not going to, fuck off. You know, like if anybody made fun of that guy, like I think if anything, they're the ones with like poor lives. You know, if you're gonna go out of your way
and make fun of this old guy that was like just doing his darndest, you know?
yeah, like you are miserable and sad. And actually, I see a lot of people in the world like that, where you know, the ones that get angry with you when you're at work, the ones that are difficult, you know, to speak with or to talk to, they're always fighting their own little demons. And at the end of the day, you sort of pity them after you see like moments of anger or I don't know, like misjudgment in situations and stuff like that. I get that all the time when I'm working.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm working, I just like even some of the, I mean, I think it's even more prevalent like the older folk that like I think I don't mean to be like that guy, but I think
Yeah.
some of them are really stuck in their ways. But also, I've seen some really cool old people like recently too. You know,
Okay. Like what kind of old
I
people
think
are pretty cool?
there are people that like can try and like just live their lives and try and fit into like the slot of what you could be considered like today's generation. You know, I think a lot of them. I think some of them can really fit in. You know.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it's a lot of I think a lot of old people fall into the like net that is like they're stuck in their ways. You're 100% right. Like they want to do things the way they did them when they were young, and people should do it that way. And oftentimes it's good advice from old people. Some of them are such sweethearts and they really do mean well. But a lot of other old people, because we're going to be old people one day, right? Just need to learn that fluidity. And I think the more we get older, the more we're going to be seeing other old people be accepting and fluid. And that's just a lot of what being a person is these days versus something traditional America in 1965. There was a set of expectations that was held to you and everybody around you. Now it's a little different. The lines are blurred. There's definitely a gray area.
So I got this.
All right.
Everybody's a little bit too stressed out, I think, with their own like little things they got going on all the time, and it's just like too much for people to care about how other people's like battles are going on, you know, in their head.
Like that makes them oblivious to other people dealing with the same sort of
Yeah.
struggles
Yeah, I think that's how people have a hard time like having empathy for each other.
because they're so
Is
empathetic about
when
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, they're just like stuck in their own like
Well, that their problems are like absolutely unique. I think that's a problem that people run into is they think
that's true.
that like they're dealing with something that hasn't been dealt with before by even people their peers around them. Man, humans have been around a long fucking time, and we definitely have dealt with very similar issues. And I think it's just finding that comfort between people, of like, oh fuck, you got cheated on too, that sort of thing is humanizing. But some people get stuck in it where they don't want to share, they don't want to talk about it because they think they'll get made fun of, or they're afraid of the vitriol of, yeah, your relationship failed. Well, at the end of the day, man, like it definitely does fix things when people throw their problems into a basket, and everybody's mind gets to take a look at it. It didn't make any sense, but it does, but it's a stupid analogy.
I don't know. I thought it was okay.
I mean, come on, man.
No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
doing a lot of laundry related fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I so stupid right now? Analogies. Yeah, I just used it and I couldn't remember. A lot of laundry. I'm like, yeah, you just gotta sort your laundry. You gotta dry out your laundry. I've been saying shit like that, and I gotta like. It's because I have a big basket of laundry behind me that I haven't sorted yet. I just fucking washed it.
Yeah, you're stressing out
I'm
about your
I'm
own little
projecting
battle
my
right now.
yeah I'm projecting my laundry battle with to the rest of the world.
It's crazy.
And what do you think, us as spectators to other people's pain? What's our responsibility? What do we do?
I think we just gotta accept.
Accept.
Yeah,
Go further.
I think it's just that easy. I think people just need to accept that people are different and people. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, take your time. We're in a podcast, remember?
Yeah. Like okay, maybe like okay. Picture every interaction is like you get like a accept decline little message box.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
sure.
and some people just need to accept. You know, and if we all just accept, then we can. I think we can understand each other a lot better.
You're so right. You're like, I mean, as much as that analogy is goofy, like video game UI pop up, it's the truth. I think that a lot of progress can come from people being thrown into uncomfortable situations and understanding that everybody's flawed. It's you know the media and the way that things are portrayed, the way that people are growing up and seeing things, including us, see a lot of perfection. And I mean, everybody knows in the world, you see a model on a on a magazine, that girl probably has a lot of issues. That girl probably spends a lot of her money on trying to make herself look nice and status and quotas. But you don't think that when you look at the model. You think, holy shit. You know, there's a lot of subconscious that I think people aren't reading between the lines.
Yeah, like I showed you that video before. It was like a video of like a fail army video
Yeah.
of just like people really fucking up.
Yeah.
Like people really fucked up like really hard. Like something you could
Oh my
not like
god.
fix.
The
There's
one,
no way you could fix it, and they were making it worse every single time. Like they tried to fix
there
it,
was one
and
I
it was
remember where this guy tried to drive a Jeep up onto like a fucking ramp, and then he was coming back down, and then he fell, like he backed off of a small ledge, and then the whole axle of his wheel shot off. And the car is so fucked. There's like no way this guy's like okay. This vehicle's
yeah.
okay. And sometimes seeing that like pain, like that, my car being blown up, I'll bring it up. My car being exploded doesn't feel as bad as like the dude who just lost his nice Jeep to a fucking ledge, you know? Like, I got very
Like,
little to complain about
some people's
sometimes.
days are really going bad sometimes.
Yeah, man. And at the very least, I think we need to learn to appreciate stuff like, holy fuck, I can sit here and complain about laundry. As much as that's stupid, but
for sure. One of the videos were like it was like they were going off the go-kart track.
holy fuck, that one was crazy, man. It's like
Yeah,
fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, they both like it felt like it looked like they both had like no weight to them, and they like both went flipping off the go-kart track with like their carts somehow. I don't know how you do that.
I think like
I guess they
one
were
pinch
going.
here. I'm a camera version of Blake. If you're listening to the audio version on Anchor, you're an idiot. The one car was coming this way, right, and the other car, they were both coming the same way, and then there was a turn, and one of them just got shimped, like stuck within the corner and pushed up and off the track, and he did a whole fucking flip in a go-kart. Like, dude looked like he was about to get crushed and die, but he just like landed the perfect way to be lucky and like survive it all.
His day must have been going pretty bad.
Yeah, man, that would have scared the living bejeebus out of me if I was inches from like a terrible death. Holy fuck. Just crunch.
Yeah, like
go-kart.
I think it's nice seeing all those and just like realizing, you know, like they're okay.
Okay. Yeah, that after that there are people coming out of that, going to the hospital.
They're like, fuck, that sucks. Like that sucked really bad. But like nobody died.
Yeah.
You know?
Nobody's dead. You know? But at the very least it was unfortunate. And you can kind of take something from it. Like, as much as it's weird to like celebrate failures of others, like really big fuck ups, it keeps us kind of emotionally there I don't know, when you're watching that sort of shit. Okay.
It was a feeling.
There's a feeling.
It was a feeling.
Absolutely. It's all about a feeling, right? That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just reference Redbox on accident? I'm sorry, viewer. I don't mean to talk about Redbox all the time, okay?
So what do you want to talk about anything?
Yeah,
specific?
you moved. You're in the room adjacent to me. You're right in front of me now.
Mm-hmm.
That has probably been a really big thing for you.
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember the day anymore.
And it just went like that. 3 hours in the car, boom, my shit's here.
Yeah, I don't even. Well, I just don't remember the day. Like when was that? It was like
It was only like a week ago.
It was only like a week ago. I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna look at.
I don't actually know for sure. I don't know. I'd be working so much, dude. It's sometimes hard to tell how time's passing.
28th. It's been 1 week and like a day.
You've lived where we live for a week now. Do you wish you could go back?
Kind of not, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to like hate places that you like tried to get really comfortable at, and like now you want to compare them, and it's kind of hard to like just like trash on the other one.
Well, it's not trash, right? Absolutely not. Where you came from is not a bad place to be. But it's just, I guess, from a comparison standpoint, why was this move valuable to you to the point that you do it? You know, because it is a significant change. You went from living with a family member in a pretty private sense to living with 2 roommates in a nice big old house.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could say whatever I want now. So.
Congratulations, dude. You can bring up fucking what's the craziest? You can bring up your crocodile addiction all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You show off your cool like crazy scars and stuff. Like, look, this is where my skin rotted. Is it
I
freeing
could do
in that
that.
sense?
Yeah, I think it's really freeing.
You're just
Being
kind of
able
able
to sit here and talk whatever.
and even express whatever. You could make a painting or fucking strum a guitar, and there's no one to tell you otherwise.
I need. I still need to buy a bass, I guess. Um.
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. Behind me there
So wait,
is the
Saturday. It's today's Saturday. Fuck.
today's Saturday.
So we got okay. I'm gonna tell you our week, I guess.
All right, yeah,
Really
bring it up.
quick.
Let's talk about our week.
We gotta get a haircut on Tuesday.
Yes, we do. I like my hair, okay, but I need less.
Tonight the Bucks play.
Tonight the Bucks play. We're recording this in between
We're
big
gonna miss
things. Are we really? Yeah,
We're gonna probably miss it.
we're definitely recording this in between like really big things. We have a roller rink exciting adventure we got to go to tonight. I've never roller skated in my life, might I add. This is going to be an embarrassment. But as an adult, I believe that putting yourself in scenarios like this, you know, being the guy who can't roller skate at a roller skating rink, is like the divine. It's like getting whipped in the back, you know, as like an Egyptian slave, and then you learn from it, you know.
Yeah, it's stressful. I'm stressed out.
I like the stress. You got to learn to like the stress, I think. Because, like, at the end of the day, we all got it.
Anymore, I guess.
Or that, like, find a way to complex your stress into a way that it's, like, fuel for something.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how. I mean, like, music. People can do that with music. People can do it with anything, right? You just turn that stress, that emotional explosion into something cool. It's a lot better than, like... Because, okay, big take here. There's not a whole lot different between somebody slitting a wrist and writing a song. It's just using that energy in a different way, using those feelings in a different way. It's really, really, like, people are super close to the two, and that's what's so crazy is, like, the singer-songwriter would be inches from the self-harm, right? Like those two activities are weirdly in a similar sense. But one is artistic and beautiful, and the other is, like, terrifying and anxiety inducing and just like the epitome of what someone can do to themselves. It's crazy, man. And I think that's what it is. People are trying to figure out how to make their stress into something beautiful, and if they can do it, holy fuck, good on ya.
Yeah, sometimes it just looks really ugly. Gosh, open.
It is. It's vulnerable for people, you know. Vulnerability is a big thing that we get hit on. It's just people are very much about a front, right? As much as people don't want to say it, everyone has the ego, and that trust in others, specifically people around you in society and stuff like that, is really hard for some people to find. You know, like, why would you trust the guy in line in front of you at McDonald's? You know, like, why would he want to help me? Why would he care about me? You know, they don't. But they're able to decompartmentalize their own stress, in theory, right? The functioning McDonald's drive-through person. I don't know why I chose the drive-through. That was like the worst fucking analogy place I could go was a McDonald's drive-through.
It's stuff you know about, man.
I don't have any specific interactions in a McDonald's drive-through. I mean, very recently, you and I the other night, yeah, all the windows were frozen.
Okay, well, that was a little bit different. That was a little bit. I was thinking about something else, maybe.
Oh, which one were you thinking about?
I was talking about the one in, like, Minocqua.
Oh,
that McDonald's. You had some good in it. We had some. It was good people there, I think, that worked there.
That's what's so crazy is you know what? Anybody in the world can walk from day to day. They'll go to McDonald's, get their QPC with cheese, throw some bacon on that bitch. But a lot of the time, you're not thinking about your burger and who's making it. And those people are living their life right now, most likely an adult, not making a ton of money. It's just, and then once you, like the interaction you brought up, we talked to one of the people that worked at the McDonald's, and we offered her weed. And there was something really special about that. Special about talking to someone that just works in a fast food sense. I have no connection to this fucking McDonald's in the middle of nowhere. But we conversed a little bit. And now I think people in McDonald's should be respected.
Because they're people.
They're people. Just as much as you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they got dealt a bad hand, they didn't finish high school, or they didn't have the aspirations to go to college, stuff like that, that doesn't make them less of people. It doesn't make their value less. It just makes their problems and stress bigger. If anything, it makes them more valuable because we can learn a lot more from those people than we can the guys that are way at the top. Or mistakes don't mean anything. But
Oh yeah, but sometimes you don't want to play the hand you were dealt.
What do you mean by that?
Have you ever listened to it's a Mac Miller song? It's like that one. Fuck, what is it called?
I've listened to Self Care a lot, so that's my Mac Miller experience.
Okay. It was Let me look.
He's looking it up.
Yeah, Good News.
Tell me about that song.
Like in Good News, I think he talks about. I mean, at least to me, I think it's a lot about the expectation the world has onto him to constantly I guess be positive sometimes, or like he feels like he can't not be negative, I guess. That's what it feels like in the song. He's talking about
like these people have an
you know,
expectation.
just not feeling it, almost
like he has to push this this positive feeling and narrative in music because that's what people have come to expect of him, and it's uncomfortable for him.
oh well, I think I think it's about people don't like when he's like I think the whole Good News in general is trying to say uh, like good news, like as in like he doesn't people want good news, you know, like people don't want bad news, right?
Yeah, of course.
So when he's talking about in the song Good News is how people want a certain thing from him and they don't want the bad that comes with the good, you know.
And that's something I've come to realize pretty recently. That's like a really true statement. Is like, for example, we'll take a friendship. Friendship is something I think everybody that watches this can understand. Um, and if you can't, hit up my line. We'll talk about friendship. I think friendship is one of those things that a lot of people don't think about very much, but it's a lot of give and take. You'll provide support, or you'll like a friend will provide support in a situation where something bad happens to you. Your car breaks down. Your mom is in the hospital. You know, you confide in a friend with that information, but adversely, you need to be able to do the same for them. That's how the relationship works. Um, and a lot of people are way more self-centered than me. I know I've caught myself in that cycle where I'm just getting a lot from others, and I'm offloading all of my baggage, and I'm not taking any in. It's therapeutic and nice, but it's really selfish.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how I feel sometimes, I think. The good news thing.
Yeah, I agree. Like sometimes it's just nice to only hear the good. But then again, as you said, you know, then it's about hitting that accept button. It's about hearing
No,
other
I'm
people's problems.
saying like I feel like everybody wants good news, you know.
Okay.
Like for me personally,
They only want to hear good things from you.
yeah.
They never want to hear, "Oh yeah, well I fucked up this," or "I messed up this." You know, you're not always telling people that because when they come to you, it brings them more joy to hear about the good things going on in your life, the things that are going well. They've come to expect it, maybe.
Yeah. It's It's kind of hard to
Oh,
like
absolutely.
articulate it.
Yeah, like when you're on a podcast and you don't want to give out like your fucking personal feelings, like I want to talk about this, but I can't talk about this. Does that make sense? It's like we got to
Mm,
skate around a lot of names and topics, but I think the majority of it still sticks. Makes sense.
I think so.
What I don't know how to
Yeah,
ask
I'm
this.
listening.
I don't know how to ask this. Do you believe like just the end goal for the majority of people is to stay busy and experience enough that they can just be like, yeah, that was worth being a part of. The human experience, the earth.
Um,
I
just
didn't
like experiences in general. Yeah, like having that.
having experiential things happen.
Is that what you're trying to get at? Like,
Well, like a lot of the time to do recently, it's like I use recently a lot because my fucking life is crazy. I'm so insano. But
mm-hmm.
recently just try to find the purpose in it all is kind of hard sometimes. And I think the purpose I've established is just sort of like enjoy, experience, be a part of, and try to be who you are, and try to hopefully inspire others with that. Support yourself, support your feelings.
Yeah,
No,
whoever you are, don't change.
yes, dude, Braden, you got it, man. Just now we just sell T-shirts.
Okay.
Be you is what the T-shirts will say. It's a super original idea. We'll back it on
So relatable.
Kickstarter. Yeah, everybody will be like, yeah, I love being myself. He's right. And then we make millions on the BU T-shirt. It's in like that shitty vaporwave font.
That'd be sick though, right?
The BU T-shirt. Yeah, I'd wear that, but it would be a really like it'd be a really difficult thing to explain to someone else why that T-shirt happened. Yeah, so we were on our podcast and we were talking about some real shit, and then we were like, "What if you got a T-shirt?" Yeah, see, it just I don't know where it goes, man. We got to think
Mhm.
this one out a little more.
For sure.
And that's
Like
such
the T-shirt idea.
the T-shirt idea. Well, eventually we'll have a T-shirt, okay? But the
A
thing
T-shirt.
is we
Like,
definitely need to like have people listen to the show before we have a T-shirt, you know?
yeah.
Dude, it's so easy to jump the gun on stuff like this because it's like really easy. It's like, oh, I can just apply
Hmm.
this JPEG to this T-shirt and Redbubble will sell it
Yeah,
for
you
me.
see like all these other people like I don't know, you just see like everybody being part of this online community and you're just like, wow, that looks pretty easy to like have, or to be like be part of,
Absolutely. Like it really isn't. I think a lot of people can work on the internet, and a lot of people want to watch other people. Like, there's a reason. There's a culture for it. It's just like the thing I can never get to understand is like what gets these guys to be the guys. Why are they the ones that succeed? Did they do anything specific, or did they just get lucky? Did they work hard enough? It's really hard. That's a dichotomy I can just never break down.
Yeah, nobody
Internet success.
listen, like success in general is just like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like people define success as different things too, so it's like even harder at that when you want to, because how you're thinking of success is right now is you want a fan base, right? Or something of that sort.
I don't know. It would be cool. I'll say that, but I won't say that that's like my.
It's not your goal?
It is my goal. Never mind. I'll step back and say sure. I want to have a following that wants to see what I have to create. Sure.
I'd agree, dude.
I think most people can absolutely understand that emotion.
Mm-hmm. Of just wanting, like, it must feel great for the influencers to have this, like, minion of people of, like, just saying whatever you say or just, like,
But it's equally damaging.
disagreeing with everything you say, even.
Yeah, like your ideas are being challenged by people all the time. That sort of thing.
Well, I mean, sometimes they're not even challenged.
Yeah,
A
like
lot
they're
of the
blindly
communities.
followed. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-oh.
Some of like looking at Twitch chat sometimes is crazy. Like just like looking at like how can somebody just sit there and type like this shit
I don't
almost
know, dude.
sometimes.
Like and the thing that's so crazy about Twitch chat to me, because I've never wanted to be a part of one. Like, it's not fun for me. Like, just being a part of the wall of text is not cool for me. I'd rather be the one reading the wall of text. Like, it's just like, because so much of that is lost to nothingness, you know? Like, I guess the chats do get recorded, but still, it's so odd. Like, maybe streamer will see me amongst all of them. Like, it's kind of sad a little. It's a sad feeling.
You think so?
Yeah, like Twitch chat is a sad feeling sometimes. Sometimes it's just people being cool and trying to find entertainment, but a lot of the times it's like I watch Destiny every day, every single day, all the time when he's streaming. There's 4,000 people that want to do that every day. I wonder what their lives are like.
I just don't know. I don't understand how fan bases keep on happening and growing and popping up.
I don't know. Where are all these people? What the fuck?
Where are all these people in the world?
It gets me so excited.
Is it just like, where are they coming from? Where's all these new fans coming from?
And this is what's so cool about the world is like, we talked a good couple minutes about a single McDonald's employee, a woman that normally we'd never even think about in our day to day. And those fan bases, now think of that number, 20,000 people watching something, 20,000 different people with their own stressors and things and stuff going on. That's a lot of fucking people. And that many people came to the conclusion that, hey, maybe I'll watch Shroud shoot guys.
Yeah.
And maybe send a papaga or something.
Like every now and then.
Yeah. Like something will happen and you're just a part of the wave that is the response, right? Or like something cool happens and everyone just kappa.
It's all about like, I think like being comfortable, I guess. I think that's where a lot of people get it. Like watching people can be like comfortable, I think.
Like experiencing stuff alongside them as if like it was a friend kinda, yeah.
I don't know about I mean streaming is pretty cool sometimes. I think I can get caught up in like watching somebody stream sometimes. It depends on what I'm doing. Like I mean I think I don't know if I could ever just watch a stream. I think I can.
It's been a while for me since I've like sat down and watched someone else's stream. Only because I'm
not just pulled it up on the side or something.
Yeah. Because that's usually what I use like Twitch for, is like it's not an active experience. It's like I'm fucking editing something and like it's menial, but I want background noise, you know. And then Hero will fucking throw tens up on Valorant.
It's because it's completely unique. That's why it's like you want the completely unique background noise that you can only get right here.
Personalized, yeah, yeah. And you get to seek it out and pick it, you know, for free.
Yeah, your overlay is really cool, dude.
Really?
Yeah, your overlay. Like I think you could have like a, you know, following.
You think so?
Yeah, I could see.
My next move, by the way, is to at least I think so with the stream. I'm gonna find an artist that'll take my template and help me build it. You know, so that it looks really pleasing and like, because I got a good idea, I think. You know, I got a visual thing I'm going for, and it's like, when other people tell me like that is you, like that just feels good, man. Because you know I haven't made stuff like that in a while where people are like, this is uniquely Blake. He's going for this fucking face cam where he's getting eaten by a cat, and then over here is the little. I think it's cool. Thank you for saying that. It really does mean a lot. Especially when it's something that's like barely developed. Like if I keep streaming and I keep working at this shit, let's replace the microphone, let's throw some sound foam up. As long as you're constantly working on it, I think if anything, that's like the most valuable shit people can do. Small progress on things that are menial, over and over and over again until you perfect that shit or you get near perfect.
Are you gonna segue into that?
No, because we're gonna go somewhere else. Where I think then is, where does that put a creator? Let's take someone like Ms. Kiff, for for example, right? He's someone I've seen quite a bit on the OTV stuff. I don't. Was it OTV? Is that what it said? Offline TV,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's OTK.
OTK. Okay. Those guys, they do a lot of content, and he is usually one of the frontline entertainers. And he'll make a couple words and mistakes, and then he's just completely blitzed and getting treated like shit. And that is what's terrifying. Someone like Destiny can walk in the room and then they talk, and Destiny shits on that guy. Like really shits on that guy. Like, oh, you must have been insecure in high school and stuff. Like it's difficult. It's an assault on your mind. And you're thinking to yourself, like, I can't even imagine what that dude was thinking when these 60,000 people are watching me and I'm just like getting shit on, like very clearly terrified or like scared. Like this guy's really getting fucked with. His comfort zone's been tried.
Yeah.
That's why I think like it's not always the best to be the creator, because there are times where like
you're not ready for it.
Yeah. Like here's the thing, right? We talk about how important it is you put people in stressful situations, things they've never done before, because it builds character and it builds new knowledge, whatever. But when you take a guy and you put him on stream and you make him do something new on stream and he doesn't do it very well and he doesn't get the time to think or learn from what's happening, ooh, that's a storm. Because now you just had everyone in real time watch you do it. So, fuck. And like,
probably how it is trying to learn League,
Yeah, League of Legends.
Mm-hmm. Like people get too overwhelmed.
I can understand it. I've been there. I like half the items in League of Legends. I do not know what they do. I build them because they tell me to, like a little robot. And I play the game because Hatsune Miku's in it.
Why do you play League then? You think?
It's a rewarding experience sometimes to win that game. It's very different than anything else I've ever played. I'm used to a reset of fairness all the time. Call of Duty, you die, you respawn, reset of fairness. Valorant, you die, you get to work with your economy, boom, reset of fairness, we get another rifle round. League of Legends isn't like that. The reset of fairness happens at the start of every match instead of during the match. And that's what I think is definitely
it's almost like
cool
it's like a really big commitment of like whether you're gonna feel like shit the entire game or
yeah, dude. It's an emotional roller coaster. League of Legends is, man.
It's really fun though. I think
it's. I think
even when you're feeling like shit, you're like,
like it's the rebound game from doing shit that feels right, man. Like it's just like yes, I'm fucking tearing these motherfuckers up, dude. I do not care. I'm 2 levels ahead. I got all the CS. I just bought this crazy fucking sword. Fuck all these guys. That's where you're jumping from guy to guy, fucking them up. Like League does that better than any game I've ever played. MOBAs just do that.
Yeah, it's like a power thing sometimes, right? Or is it like a...
Dude, the mental you need to play League at the highest level of competitive play. You make a small mistake, the entire world is watching, and the other guy playing against you is a professional at playing this game. Like, he's gonna fuck with your flaw there. Like, it's gotta be crazy.
Well, how much like teams in like the US, like, okay, so in comparison, when you compare like different regions of like gamers, like the US compared to like Korea,
EU,
China, or the EU, like sometimes the US isn't very good, like as a whole, like a region.
Usually, like unless we're playing against ourselves, we're not usually very good.
Yeah. And I just wonder how like they would feel. I mean, I do know how they feel because they get shit on all the time, and like having to compete with like the thought in your head that like the USA region kind of sucks, or something like, or
yeah, like I'm playing in the worst region for being
they've never like had like a big success since like in a long time. It's only been in like League of Legends specifically. It's only been like China and Korea winning back and forth pretty much.
Yeah.
Who just won last year? Forget.
And like that's definitely a mental challenge that they deal with. Like I think about this from a basketball perspective a lot of the time. Let's say right now you're playing on the Rockets. Do you think the Rockets are gonna win the Grand Champion World Series? No. The Rockets are not going to win that. And if you're a player and you're playing on the field, you need to play at your best of your ability while thinking about there is no point. I can't imagine. Pass your paycheck. It's got to be a fucking battle.
And that's why I think that's why like these guys are considered professional athletes, and now they need mental health. They need mental health, like, because that kind of stuff really takes a toll on these athletes.
Yeah.
But like, it's all in your head. It's like a no matter how like strong you might be physically, you gotta be like strong mentally as well, like for
And
professionally
if
to do
anything,
that
it's
stuff.
so much more important to put your strongness in your mentality. Because some people are inches from a break, and sometimes like it's that easy, you know. And these people in these professional environments are just as human as the rest of us. And if you think, that's the thing, is very few people think. Would Giannis Antetokounmpo think if he read that I think he's a useless, fucking terrible, crappy, bullshit, crap player? What a fucker and asshole. How do you think he'd feel if he actually thought about it for a second? You know, before you send the message on Reddit, why are you saying that? When you could be constructive, when you could be saying things about the way he plays the game, not who he is. So many people go for other people's necks, and even a professional scenario, calling them bad people because they messed up in league is a stretch. But they do it
Hmm.
anyways, dude, and there's no way to stop them. These people exist.
Yeah, okay, so I was on Reddit and I saw like a thread that was talking about a specific player from Bjergsen or whatever. Sorry, like
Bjorksen.
Bjorksen.
I don't
Yeah,
even know,
you know
bro.
that guy?
I think I do.
Like is like TSM or whatever. He was on TSM,
Mhm.
but he recently got quoted saying, "I guess I'm just too efficient, um and I don't um like equate for the other team not playing as efficient. I don't know. They were just like doing some random ass shit, you know, like he,
That
and
was a bad
so
take.
yeah, and everybody's clowning on him now, I guess, for it.
Listen, and I mean, this has to be said to everyone playing a team game. Motherfucker, you're playing a team game. It's not about your solo performance. It never has been. It's about winning the rounds and winning the game. Like, it's so crazy how, like, you'll get some basketball players in the NBA. Well, I played great. I fucking had 40 points. That's not the point. What are you playing
Well,
basketball for?
it's almost like you like when you queue up, like you're playing against like your team too. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, it's a battle between you and your friends sometimes.
you gotta like you gotta come as you gotta really cohese as like a group in order to like get something done for
And
sure.
that's why something like Giannis is so cool to me, because this guy is always working on his game. Do you think he
Oh,
thinks to himself he'll be the champion of the world
well, no,
this year?
if I was okay, yeah, keep on going.
No, no,
The
no. I want to hear
championship
what
of the world.
yeah, cut me off.
Like if you were like one of the Bucks players, I am going wherever Giannis is going. You know, like I am
Yeah.
okay. If he's feeling this, like he looks like a leader and he talks like a leader and he is a leader. Honestly.
I would have all the confidence in the world following what that man tells me to do. And that's only because he carries himself in such a way that he says it's all about the team, and it's all about the cohesiveness. It's all about working together.
Yeah.
It's about all about the grind. Those sort of things are just so powerful to hear from someone in that scenario, because he is mentally healthy. He is physically healthy. And I could say at the very least, I'm jealous of someone that can withstand so much stress, so much pressure, and still come out on top to be a role model. That's just
Yeah,
very,
he has all that like mental fortitude. He has like all the physical fortitude, and just like to after a bad game, like he's just sitting there eating hot dogs. Yeah, we just gotta do better. You know,
we got to do better. We got to work better. We
we
suck.
suck.
Yeah. Sometimes it's okay to say we suck, because you know what he's saying? He says we. We as in the Bucks, not
Mhm.
Drew Holiday sucks, not Nowara sucks, because that's where it becomes bad when you start referencing people in a team sport as them specifically being a problem, right? Because you as a teammate have the responsibility to fix that behavior in some scenarios, and you shouldn't be the one complaining about it.
Mhm. It's kind of hard to play with your friends though if they're just not as competitive as you.
Yeah,
So
we run into that a lot. I think because you know we really do like playing competitive Valorant sometimes. Like it just feels good to win and play at the highest level that we can. But when your friends kind of don't, they lose a couple rounds and now it's like let's buy the funny gun, and that that team feeling breaks down quickly and you become an individual. You individually need to play for everyone else. You know, you need, with your competitiveness and your gall,
Yeah,
you need
maybe
to play
we should
alone.
play with that group again.
Yeah, maybe we should. I agree. They still play every day.
Yeah. Shit. They play so much.
Ooh. When we say
so
we
much.
are talking about. Now this is where it gets controversial. We're talking about a team we played with for a couple times on stream. I think about 2 different streams we played with these people. There's this 20-year-old guy from New York. He's Filipino. He was pretty funny. And then these 2 young girls. I don't know where the fuck they're from. They had known each other beforehand. And everybody played the game competitively. They were teaching each other lineups. They were talking about the game on a competitive level. Callouts were good. Dude, I think that's the best Valorant we've ever played.
You think with those people?
And you know what? It's not. This isn't a fucking punch at any of my friends.
Those were the placements too.
Dude,
so like those were like early games of like this season.
This isn't a punch at my friends. It's like, what do I need to throw out there, man? Because like, we're just not in the same mindset. I want to play competitively and try to win and get a cool rank, and you want to play for fun, and we can do that. We just need to communicate and say that's how we feel. And that's I am not communicating with people sometimes. You know, if you say, fuck you guys suck, you're not playing. Well, that's different than saying, guys, I'm trying to take this competitively.
We each have a game like that, though, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of the games, I think almost all the games I play, I just like want to be, like, in the back of my head, you know, you got to think, I could be up there, you know, with like everybody else if I just try, you know?
Yeah. Small amounts of effort over long periods of time. That's all it takes to become something.
Yeah. That's why I've been trying to just play like video games. When people ask me, you know, hey, you got a job yet? Or
yeah, because we can throw that out there, right?
Like,
because I don't want people that are listening to think something bad about you. He just quit his job of about a year and some change after moving, and he has a pretty significant savings account, so he's decided to take a break from working just in general. And you've been focusing more on the stuff you enjoy doing.
Yeah, some people just can't imagine what it's like to have like the freedom
They're jealous
being unemployed sometimes.
Yeah, I'd kill for it. I would. I mean, I'd kill for unemployment. I'd kill if I could do this, you know, hang out and make music and write a book for a living.
Yeah, the one thing they'll ask you, so what do you do all day, you know?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know, right? What do you do all day? My uncle asked you that when we were fishing yesterday. So what the fuck do you do all day? Like shut up. Like, I do a lot, actually. Like, I'm like doing some really great shit for my mental health.
What do you do all day, huh? What do you do? What do you do all day? If you think about it, you go to work.
You go to work, you make dinner with the family, you watch the football game, and you get right back to it every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's nice to switch it up. That's what's so cool about the way we live our lifestyle. It's like, oh, fuck, there's a Bucks game tonight. Oh, fuck, we're going roller skating tomorrow. Oh, fuck, I like it chaotic and stressful. But there's definitely a place to discuss, hey, this is getting too stressful. We need to slow down. Hey, this is getting, you know, because that's what I'm missing in my life is a lot of the communication in between. You know, hey, let's go roller skating. And let's talk about why and if, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like you're listening to Spotify. Let's see what he's listening to. Ooh. Profile. Oh my God. Well, I just clicked on your profile to see the huge wobbling ass of your fucking profile picture, dude.
Yeah, everybody takes that so seriously.
Yeah, dude, they really get mad about it for some reason. They're like, bro, that's disgusting. You have a fucking fat ass as your fucking background on your Discord.
Oh, you're acting a little bit too straight now.
Listen,
something, I don't know.
Today's been a really productive conversation, I think, at least for the show, and directions we can take it. And sometimes it's fun to slow down and talk about the way people think. This was a very good episode of the Little Guys Podcast.
You think so? It feels like this is how they make like Midnight Gospel sometimes.
What a great fucking show. What a great fucking show. I need to watch it.
Yeah, I watched like 3 episodes.
Just for today. 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
When you get to the episode that I told you about, oh my God. Well, is there anything else you want to add this week?
You got anything to talk about?
I gotta say, man, is I'm really excited for the Jakey album, and they'll
Oh,
hear
Denzel
about it next
Curry.
week. Oh my god, Denzel Curry too, man. I love it when musicians I like are making shit. The ones that are at the mid tier where not everybody's listening to them, you know. It's
Mm-hmm.
fun. It's fun to hear them make shit and hopefully make it somewhere. I hope this takes off for Jakey. Imagine if this becomes his life now. He does fucking music stuff. How crazy.
You know, it's nice to. It's nice. Sometimes it's nice to have people hate on you in that way. You know,
Yeah.
in that way, like the thing you consume. I guess like whether like any type of media, if people judge you for it, it's just because
Oftentimes
you
jealousy.
yourself. It's like it's very like personal. I think most of the time, and like I think it all just comes down to personal taste.
Well, and
You know.
well, this is an interesting kind of thought because like you can think from any perspective. Like I guess you know if you tell people you're playing League all day, League competitive all day, uh, a lot of times people will be like, well, you're wasting your time because video games doesn't get you anywhere because the majority of people video games doesn't get them anywhere. Stuff like that, you know. There's stuff they're already kind of predisposed to say, and I think it comes from like a root of not wanting to see you succeed in the thing you love. Like I don't know why people do it, but we definitely all do it. We shit on people because we can't get there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen,
Oh yeah,
dude.
like I was saying. Okay, yeah, I was going somewhere. I forgot.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like nice to like be part of something. Like you know, like how could you listen to that or like I don't know. Fuck. Like sometimes I just see people commenting about like how shitty something is, and I'm like, I kind of enjoy that.
You just think to
So
yourself, like, man, I don't know how they don't like it that much. Like
yeah,
that to the
they're
point that
really
they'll
just so
paste a
good.
hateful comment on the internet. You know, like some
And I'm
people go
just
really
like,
far for being mean.
yeah, people do really go really far for being mean on the internet. Crazy.
I saw a fucking oh my god! I saw a comment just earlier where a guy commented on a Tarkov like TikTok, and he said, "Bro, you're really just prone in there and stuff, and aiming down sights." And then a dude
Well, yeah,
commented and
bro,
said,
you're really
"Go play
coming from.
COD, shit lips." I was like, "Oh my god! What the fuck?" Like it was just. It's instantly got very hostile, you know? You call them shit lips. You don't even know the guy.
Yeah, you're sitting there commenting on like a TikTok.
Of a
So
video game that I guess you like, and you're just gonna be like, you don't fucking get it. Call of Duty shit lips.
I guess I think that helps people. I think that's why people feel really comfortable just like interacting with the internet, just because they can
Say
step
whatever.
in
Yeah. Step in, step
and
out.
get the fuck out there.
Yeah, because that comment, bro, nobody's gonna know that who posted that shit. Nobody's ever gonna check him on that. The guy who called him shit lips. But if I
Mm-hmm.
sat that motherfucker down and said, "You called a person on the internet shit lips. What's going on?" It'd be a
They
different.
would be like, yeah, there would be a way different discussion. It'd be like, I actually didn't really think that. I just like
I was just
kind of
frustrated that he
mad.
didn't understand the game I like. You know, like
Yeah, or something.
it's the internet's scary because if you don't get people sitting down in person, you can miss a lot of the context of conversation and where you can go with it, the human aspect. And if you're just saying shit to a profile picture and a username on Instagram, I don't blame you, man. You can hate the non-existent person that's behind that all you want, but they
Mm-hmm.
exist and they have emotions and they feel the same shit you do.
Yeah, everybody has feelings, I guess.
Now throw that
There's
on a
like a
t-shirt. Everyone has feelings.
everyone has feelings.
Dude, we
Just
got a
like
market. We got the BU, we got the everyone has feelings. We throw some like trippy visuals on it, like some sort
it's
of.
not too bad. Everyone has feelings. I think that's true.
It is true. As much as it may sound like a slogan for a t-shirt, it is true. Everybody feels. And that's what makes us so absolutely unique as human beings. We all got this little moral code fucking with the way we think about things.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine
Being a monkey,
like
being an elephant.
yeah being. Well, I mean, I just couldn't imagine like other people's like lives sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I've never like went on the internet and posted really mean shit. You know, like I've never gotten like that sad about something that someone said on the internet. Well, I probably have, but you know what I mean? Like when you get to that point, like you're just kind of expressing like a rage just because.
I think humans aren't ready for the internet still.
Nope. We've gotten really good at it and like using it to
No,
market things and
I think
advertise
we're
things.
really, I think we're cool with it, but it's just like it sucks sometimes.
We don't have the social
Just like
progress
everything
to
on this.
understand that the internet is a very different thing. And it's just like people sometimes, it's like a very gray area of thought where it's like, well, the internet has people on it and like it's people talking. So it's like real life, basically, because there's people on there and they're all talking and they just because they have a profile picture and a username doesn't make them not a person. But then
True.
people start getting confident and saying shit they wouldn't say in person and not, you know.
That sometimes hurts the most, right?
Yeah. Because you get comfortable on the internet saying the things you say and then you're questioned in person by someone that like you're unfamiliar with or something and you are just out of words. You don't got words, man. So I've been trying to fix that about my life for sure, like just stepping away from this shit a little more and being able to just talk people to people, because that's been the best experiences I've had recently. New people, new things, just kind of.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
Everyone's got a
I
story to
think,
tell.
yeah. And I just couldn't imagine living. You just can't imagine living in your own life sometimes, and that's okay.
What do you mean by that?
Like if you didn't wake up as Blake Young tomorrow, and you woke up as like a some random person,
37-year-old
and they had
female
to go
police
like
officer.
they had to go like peruse the streets of New York or something that day.
Well, that was the worst thing that could have happened.
What happened?
Robert's pipe broke, man.
You really broke Robert's pipe?
Oh, I busted my brother. My bad, Robert. I'll fix you later. Yeah, that's. I think that's the absurdity of life is like that someone else is experiencing what you do every single day, and that's every single person on the planet.
Nobody else is gonna see Robert's pipe being broken ever.
Yes, they will. They'll hear his name because he's going to be a T-shirt. I'm going to incorporate Robert in my Twitch shit for sure.
Oh
This
yeah,
little
we're gonna
mother.
make all these T-shirts, guys.
Not T-shirts. It's not all about T-shirts. But this little motherfucker, this weird dog with a pipe that I just broke, is gonna be somewhere one day. Okay. Bought him at a Goodwill for
Hopefully.
$1.
Is that what you're hoping? Like buying that? You're like, I'm gonna make you something.
I wanted to buy it and give it a new home because it was such an odd thing. What is this dog wearing a hat with a pipe? You know, like this is so ridiculous. Why would this get manufactured? And I'm gonna bring it home with me, and it's gonna be a part of me forever. Robert's never going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably the only one that probably ever gonna own that.
And it has an emotional connection to this little hunk of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that's ever. I mean, maybe not, but like I have like a on my hat. It's like a Timberland hat I have, but like one of the. I mean, this happens with like pants all the time, or like whatever, and like a string just like starts fucking coming out of it and starts getting like loose,
Mm-hmm.
and just like those little things. Like you start accruing as time goes on. You have like those little.
Oddities,
If
those
only you
things that
own
make
that.
you unique. Yeah, like the way your Timberland hat got fucked up a little bit is different than any other person that's owned that hat.
Mm-hmm.
And that within itself makes it unique. And more like, even if it's been damaged, it's like cooler to own something that's damaged than something pristine sometimes.
Oh my god, yes.
Something with
I like
history.
honestly getting stuff from coworkers was really cool.
That
Kevin
jacket you
Kevin kept
got?
yeah, he kept on giving away stuff just cuz he probably didn't need anymore.
Oh,
But
that sounds like a
like getting it
suicide thing.
what?
He's just
No,
giving away
no.
all his shit?
No, he was just giving away like certain stuff. He's like an older guy.
Oh, okay.
He's already he was just giving away some shit. Like he was like I'm going to put this he okay, so you walk in
Yeah.
and you see like a little what they do, what my coworkers would do, or Kevin, I guess in general. He'd put the clothing piece of clothing on on the table like in the break room,
Okay.
Where you clock in.
Yeah.
And he'd put a little note saying, if nobody takes this today, and it says free, like in big letters, if nobody takes this today, gets donated, you know?
Sure. So he's giving an
like
opportunity for the people that he works with, like, hey, if you guys want to take value in stuff I used to use, before I give it to the rest of the world, go ahead.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and you got a really cool ass fucking jacket. I am actually so jealous of that jacket. He has a Panthers jacket that has a little NFL logo on it. It has like really nice padded. Yeah, you got a video over there. Really nice like padded fucking elbows. Like it was like things don't get made that really nice anymore. They that cool and that thought about. The little zippers and NFL logo. I don't even give a fuck about football. I want that jacket.
Like a Panthers. Like a Panthers, like 1995.
95. That was 27 years ago, Brayden. That was manufactured.
It's sick.
It is sick. Yeah, dude, wear that shit out like you're somebody. And guess what? Mark probably wore that shit one day too. Kind of felt like some fly shit when he bought it.
No, it was Kevin.
Kevin, that was the name. Sorry, my bad.
It was Kevin, actually. Sorry. My hair's like fucked up.
That's all fucked up, bro. Okay, we gotta get off camera before we stay too fucked up. I'm glad we actually kept going. Fuck, my bad. I was just like, oh, well, we are at that time and we have to get to the roller rink.
Oh, it's right here on this side. I got my sides mixed up.
Got your sides mixed up.
I think I showcased it.
Do you have like any specific review about your free jacket? Is there anything you feel very strongly about?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it's like a comfort thing.
Yeah. Like a hand-me-down, like for me, when I look at it, it's like they don't make things that nice anymore. Like if you buy a jacket from something, it's not that cool.
I had a hat too, right? I had like a trucker hat. It was like he gave me that too. He was like, dude, you got black hair?
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? That's fun, dude. What a nice guy. He was just trying to get rid of his shit, but still, that was kind of nice. Yeah, man, you got black hair? This will work for you. You're throwing this jacket too.
It has like the little netting. It has like the see-through. It's like a trucker hat.
Yeah, like the little holes in that bitch.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, hey, do you think you've little guysed a little bit too, a little here today? Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a good time today. This is a really comfortable podcast to record.
Yeah, this is my room. I can just turn on the lights.
From here on out, man, it's your room. Congratulations for moving in and being my roommates. And from here on,
that cool desk in the back. I got a bookshelf.
Listen, dude, my background's better. Come on. Half drink vitamin waters, a guitar.
You got a rug?
I don't have a fucking rug yet, okay? I'm working on it. I'm going to get this cool snake rug from Amazon. My whole life is about buying cool snake things, okay? And next week, we'll talk about Jakey's new album, and we'll see if we got any new ideas to cook up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you very much. It's been a really great time, and we will see you guys next week. See ya.
Bye.